How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be going over the brand new content that we are about to get in MLB The Show 21. I'm also going to be trying to use this top secret Moonshot tip in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So as you can see, we have an updated schedule. You can pause the video right here if you want to take a better look at it. I'm going to be going through some of this stuff pretty quickly because we have a ranked seasons clue right here, and this leads me to believe that it's Larry Walker. They did mention that this is a 5-time All-Star playing for one of these expansion teams in the 1990s. It could be Larry Walker. It could be Todd Helton as well, I suppose, but I don't think it's Gary Sheffield. I guess we'll have to see. We do have the Marlins logo depicted there. We also have a bunch of team affinities that have been revealed, and there is a link to keep track of all Season 3 team affinities. We have a leak there at the bottom in Trey Turner. We also had Adam Frazier revealed for the Pirates and Aaron Judge revealed for the Yankees. Other than that, we are waiting on a few additional reveals. We also had a bunch of minor league players added to the roster update July 9th, so we could potentially see a future star, Spencer Torkelson, later on in the year. I don't necessarily know, but it is something to look forward to. I was able to finish off this event run that I was in. I don't know what happened to the screen. Kind of glitched out right here. I'm not sure if it's just Max Muncy. I thought that was interesting. Figured I would include it. A bunch of people asked me who I'm investing in for Season 3 Team Affinity, so I figured I would take you through my binder here. I have tried to at least invest in gold and silver players from each respective division for the exchanges, and I tried to get more than enough to complete the exchanges, as well as have a couple different players, miscellaneous teams, and a few extra golds that I was able to just win or pull out of free packs. I want to have those ready to go for the exchanges and to flip on the market. I know that these cards are going to go up in price because their exchange value will be extremely valuable for the entire community once Team Affinity 3 comes out. I think you're going to be able to unlock at least one Team Affinity per division almost entirely with just exchange points, right? You'll be able to unlock all these Team Affinities without doing the exchanges, but it will save a tremendous amount of time. People are looking to get those players right away, and it's something you can do in order to make stubs. So people have asked me, which cards are you investing in? I've bought a couple of flashbacks even. I've honestly purchased a lot of Legends and flashbacks recently because I think we're also going to get a part 2 to the Mariano Rivera collection. I've been talking about that for weeks now, and I thought we might get it at the beginning of this month, even at the end of last month, but we did not, and I think it's coming out soon. But anyway, we're going to get into this Moonshot event. I talked about how you can potentially use the 89 overall Shohei Ohtani, the left fielding version, the Player of the Month card, and the 88 overall Babe Ruth version, or the 42 card series legend, both as pitchers in this Moonshot event. You can use them as relief pitchers if you go up by 6 runs. If you're winning the game or losing the game by 6 runs and your pitcher comes up, you can pinch hit one of those players, Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani, for the pitcher and use them, at the plate, and then also back out of the bullpen screen and leave them into pitch. Now, there is something that I want to mention because due to the most recent patch, there is kind of a mound visit glitch that's going on. If you take a mound visit in the game, then it thinks you've taken 2 mound visits within the same inning, and it makes you take your pitcher out. Sometimes it will actually freeze the game, and this is just happening as of recently. So I don't know if that mound visit thing and the bullpen glitch going on will affect your ability to leave in the pitcher, or at least, Shohei Ohtani, left fielder, Babe Ruth, left fielder, as a pitcher, because that's the part of the Major League rules, right? You have to be winning or losing by 6 runs in order to use a position player on the mound. As you can see, this is exactly how you would do it, right? We only have a 3-run lead in this situation, but I'm looking to score some runs here, and if we go up by 6, I could potentially leave him in. This opponent quits out and ruins the entire thing, but we tried it, and I don't know how quickly they're going to fix that mound visit patch. Hopefully it does not affect this type of, idea, or this type of tip, this loophole, whatever you want to call it. It is part of the game, and it's perfectly okay to use Shohei Ohtani or Babe Ruth on the mound. I've done it in ranked seasons. I'll post a couple of those videos in the comment section down below. But in this next one, hopefully we can go up by 6 runs. Obviously, we're the away team, so if it happens here in the first inning, I have to pitch with my pitcher. I won't be able to take him out when he hasn't even faced any batters yet. But overall, this could potentially be, the best event that we're going to get this year in terms of gameplay. I always look forward to the Moonshot event just because it's unique, it's fun, it's a lot different, right? You don't always face these common pitchers, and it's pretty interesting. We find some different pitchers that we can use that fit the meta. We test out this brand new patch with some of the glitches that could take place. I'm also using, pinpoint pitching for the first time since the new patch, and I didn't really notice too many differences. I tried to press R2, and it didn't seem to affect the other team's pitcher. It didn't seem to affect the pitch. I also didn't even really get a good glimpse at the pitch mix or the confidence meter, the reason why you would press R2 in the first place. But I'm just trying some of these new things out because I talked about it during a couple live streams on Twitch. I mentioned that whenever they do these types of patches, they fix a couple glitches in the game, they fix a couple things that are going on, then other things will, be more prevalent, or they will take place. For example, the mound visit glitch. That wasn't something that was going on before. I guess some people were able to take multiple mound visits and figure out a way not to bring in a new pitcher, and that's probably why they made the change. But then now we can't even take a mound visit at all. So these things happen. That's why if you find out, something to glitch the game in order to freeze it, in order to win games against online opponents, I would always say to, keep it to yourself, send it to the developers privately, and see if we can get some stuff changed without the community knowing what's going on, and they take advantage of these types of things. But, in terms of using a left fielder to pitch with in the Moonshot event, as we're up by 6 runs here, as long as we can get 3 outs and maintain the 6-run lead, we can use them. I don't necessarily think that that's an exploit against another person. They could do it as well, right? Like, you have to be up by 6 runs. Don't give up 6 runs if you don't want someone to bring in Babe Ruth against you. At the same time, in this game, we don't even have a 6-run lead. We have to hit this home run with Babe Ruth, so that way he can actually stay out there on the mound to close this game out. We should be able to use him on the mound. Hopefully we can try it. I really hope that this opponent doesn't quit, but Trevor Story is going deep. I need this home run right here. I know I'm up by 6 runs, but I need a 2-run shot with Story. I'm trying to get this card paralleled up to at least the 3rd or 4th tier, and that last opponent ended up quitting out of the game, so we didn't end up getting a chance to use him. That Babe Ruth card actually has a pretty good curveball. He does also have a pretty good changeup, and he's not bad on the mound. I will say he's not terrible to use on the mound. I've used him in ranked seasons. He pitched pretty well in the few innings I threw with him. Just anytime you're using a position player like Shohei Ohtani or Babe Ruth, you don't expect to throw, multiple innings. You're just trying to kind of at least maybe get one more at bat with him, pitch like 2 or 3 innings, get another plate appearance to save, maybe a guy on your bench. Or if you're in a situation like me where in ranked seasons, once you get past, 7th inning or so, then the game will crash, and it's probably due to my PlayStation, but that certainly helps me try and, finish off a mercy rule or try and have an opponent quit when I'm using a position player on the mound. But honestly, so far, this patch has been awesome, except for the fact that you can no longer take a mound visit. I like the fact that they made pinpoint pitching a little bit more difficult. I can notice the differences, but at the same time, it's still usable, still easy to use. At least in my opinion, it's not too difficult to use, if that makes sense. But I'm College Lefty. Hopefully you enjoy the Team Affinities. Peace out.